Boys and girls, the day has come to take the Old Town out for its maiden voyage. So for those of you guys who haven't watched my Old Town kayak unboxing, go over check that video out. But a little backstory, Old Town Kayaks sent me an Old Town Topwater 120 PDL. It's a 12-foot long pedal drive topwater series kayak, and today is going to be my first adventure. Now I know nothing about kayak fishing, so it's going to be kind of comical. You'll see me kind of go through the progression of trying to understand what I got to do to get this thing on the water, how I do this, in my first experiences in a kayak. But first things first, I got to figure out how to put this thing in the bed of my truck. I have to measure it, see if I need to flag it, and we'll get into that here in just a little bit. But let's check this thing out real quick one more time, put it in the truck, get headed to the lake right now. So one of the biggest questions I got when I was talking about kayak fishing was basically, what gear are you going to take with you for your first trip? Now the deal is, this is my first trip ever in a fishing kayak, my first trip ever in this kayak, and so I wanted to pick something that I could pack pretty light with, and that I really didn't have to bring a ton of stuff. So I'm bringing a frog. This is a, I believe, Pro Z series frog, and a frogging rod, and then a jig. And then I'm going to bring some black and blue trailers and an extra Buckeye Ball and Out half-ounce jig. So I'm packing extremely light. I'm not packing a tackle box. This is all I'm taking with me, because these are things I have confidence in, and if something happens where I fall overboard, God forbid, hopefully it doesn't, but I don't have too much stuff where I can lose. So packing super light. Let's head out to the lake right now. Well, maiden voyage is okay so far. So far, so good. Oh, look at how neat this is. So immediate first impressions is that it's extremely comfortable. Like, I've not had an issue yet. Got in the water, pedaled around a little bit. I kind of paddled around. I was a little concerned about some of the scupper holes. Like, I never knew what to expect, but no water is in here. The rudder's super easy to use. You just got to remember to unstrap it, because you know you're not going to be using the rudder. But super easy. I'm going to start out here fishing a jig around some of this shallow cover, and hopefully be able to catch a couple fish. But really, this is my maiden voyage, just kind of me coming out here and experiencing what the kayak life is all about. So far, it's a lot of fun. Went through that little tunnel, which is pretty neat, and these pedals are so nice. Like, if I had to paddle everywhere, I would have probably not gone through that tunnel. I would have probably just stayed on that side of the pond. But let's have some fun, boys and girls. Kayak stuff should be a lot of fun. Ooh, casting is definitely a little different. You're so low to the water, and so I'm fishing a short rod. This is my 6'9" Brian Thrift Series Skipping Special. It's a good jig rod, and it's a little shorter, so I can make casts even though I'm sitting down in a kayak. I'll probably try standing up here in a little bit, but we're gonna start just, you know, taking it easy. Taking it easy and fish sitting down. This is another nice thing. I can still fish and control the boat because I have the pedals, which is sweet. I'm in love with this thing so far. Super easy to use, self-explanatory. I'm just gonna have to get used to a couple different things that, you know, you don't experience fishing out of a boat. I think the weirdest thing is gonna learn how to be learning how to change my mechanics of fishing, right? Because like, I can't fish next to the boat. I have to fish like out in front of it. There's little fish blowing up all around me. I don't know if they're bass, if they're a little bluegill. We're gonna see here pretty quick. I'm telling you guys, I really love this pedal drive. Like, yeah, a paddle kayak would be nice, but like, I couldn't imagine paddling around, because like, I have so much control. I can hold myself in place by reverse pedaling. This is really nice. I want to try standing up, but I'm still a little bit nervous. I'm afraid of what might happen, and I kind of just want to spend a little bit more time in this kind of fishing sitting down, but then I might start standing up and give it a shot. Throw this jig around a little bit more. I'm fishing right by this little pipe that comes out. Let me show you guys. I'm targeting kind of out in front of this little pipe. There should be some water movement coming through there every time it rains, because I'm pretty sure that's just road drain up. And I was hoping that would stack some fish right here. But this is one of the shallower areas of the lake too, so I am looking for a better way to mount a GoPro. If you guys know how to mount a GoPro, I know they used to make some stuff that you could put in these gear tracks here. That'd be super convenient. I have the GoPro hard mounted right now with this sticky mount, but I'm afraid that sticky mount's gonna give loose. And I don't want my GoPro going in the lake. So if you guys know a better way to mount a GoPro, if you know a system that goes in here, please let me know. I talked to Alex and he said Yak Attack used to make one. Tried to look for it. Doesn't look like they make one anymore, but I could be wrong. Okay, this might be comical, but we're gonna try to stand up. We're gonna check the stability. It feels pretty stable sitting down, but standing up and sitting down are totally different things. Center of balance is totally different. But I'm fishing this frog and I can't really fish it sitting down, so we're gonna try to stand up, see how it works, and try to get my deer legs under. Oh! I just had one miss the frog. See if I can get my deer legs underneath me. My newborn baby legs. Catch some fish. It's actually very stable. I know this angle is very weird, but it's actually incredibly stable. Like, it's not a boat, but I can wobble back and forth and not feel like I'm going to tip over. I'm actually really excited about this, because this is the one thing I wanted. I can get into areas I can't with a boat and fish almost like I'm fishing out of a boat. Oh, there's a little fish. I can see a lot more too. There's a ton of bluegill in here, a ton of little bluegill. Standing up is so much nicer than sitting down too. You can fish so much easier. Missed one. That was my first hook set standing up. It's definitely different. I don't know how Alex doesn't go in doing this. He is almost like a paddleboard now. Just paddle right there and go back to fishing. Oh, he came off. I had one on the frog. I do not know how that fish came off. First bite, first fish on the frog. Missed him, lost him. But surprisingly stable when I set the hook and fought him. So that's a win-win, but a win-lose because I lost the fish. How's it going? Dude, the amount of fish in here is ridiculous, but they're all like stunted, I think. So the maiden voyage on the Old Town Topwater 120 PDL is complete, and it was amazing. It was so much fun. I didn't catch any fish. I probably hooked 2 or 3, but I missed all 3 of them. And the problem just was that I didn't understand how to set the hook. Now, there's a little bit difference in the way that you have to set the hook on a kayak, and I'm still learning, especially if you're sitting down. It's totally different. But hopefully we'll catch fish the next time out. It was just such a blast, so much fun, and it was so easy to use. Like, those pedals make everything so nice. If I had to paddle around this whole thing, I probably would have gone like 30 yards. I literally probably total kayak paddled 30 yards and pedaled 1.5 miles. So it makes it so much easier, so much faster, and so much fun. I even got to stand up in it, and it's so stable. I'm so excited. If you guys want to check out the Old Town Topwater 120 PDL or any of the other kayaks, I'll leave a link down in the description below. You guys can go check those out. But I really recommend kind of checking out the kayaks, especially if you're in the market for like a small boat or something. That thing is sweet. I can take it in super skinny water. I can cover a lot of water quickly, and it's stable, easy to use, just a lot of fun. So if you guys enjoyed this video, give it a thumbs up. I'll be doing more kayak videos here very shortly, but overall impressions is that thing is amazing. I even stood up and used the paddle as like a paddle board almost, and that was really cool too, because it allows me to stay standing up and keep covering water, which is one thing that I really like to do. Cover water, move, cover water, move, cover water, move, and go catch some fish. But as always, guys, thank you for watching. If you have any questions or comments, leave them in the comment section below. Thanks for joining in the No Wake Nation by hitting that subscribe button down below, and as always, take care, tight lads, God bless. We're super passionate.